Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another awesome tarot reading, and let's see what we have for you guys. And today, Sagittarius, as in any day, with any day, take what fits and leave the rest out, all right? These are general readings. If you want your own, I'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Let's see what we got. And we start with the cauldron, and this is the womb. So all things are made in the cauldron, right? The womb, the cosmic womb. This is life. Everything is made there. The snake is there showing her like rebirth, or, you know, what's going to be made, or, and then she has the cup or the chalice in the other hand. Let's get another card for you guys. And we have the sword, aspiration. All right. So, you know, this sword, somebody is aspiring. They want something, right? And they're showing the dragon here, and the sword is all kind of illuminated. It is. It's interesting how the dragon kind of came out of the pool here, and here's the swirl. The swirl is about manifestation and protection. Well, watching it the other day, I forgot what they said, but it is about, that's partially what it is about, manifestation and protection. Let's see what else we have. And we have the candle, and that is illumination. All right, so here she is, this girl, and she's holding the peacock. She has the swirl right here, and this is called the Merkaba. Yeah, this kind of three, yeah, it is. And that is about ascension. It definitely is. And so, evolving, right? Big time. And so somebody's inspired here, or they are actually aspiring to have something, to make something with the womb, to create something, and they have been illuminated, or you've been illuminated, right, Sagittarius? And, you know, this just means, in case you don't, know, illumination is you're understanding something on a very intuitive level. Yeah, you are shown something when things are illuminated. And so let's see what else we have. And we have going forward, openness. Oh, this is openness is a very Libran card, right? We are in Libra season. Libra season is about anything that is open. Yeah, very interesting. Even open enemies as well. Open court cases, but openness, like as in wanting to relating to others, not just relationships, romantic, right? Gateway. And we see the unicorn, and of course the horn is popping out of his head. Somebody wants to create a relationship with you, Sagittarius, going forward. They really do. They're aspiring to this. The sword is representing their truth. And they definitely have been illuminated, so they know what they want. Yeah, you don't want somebody who's in the dark going, oh yeah, I thought I wanted you, but I don't after a while. After time, right? And the gateway is showing the beginning, just the beginning, how the gate opens up to other opportunities. Yeah, that's what that's about. OMG, it looks very cool. Let's see what we have, Sagittarius, for you guys today. If you want to get a psychic reading with me or a tarot reading, I always check for accuracies. My work, yes, and they are accurate. They are also, yeah, and if you need a reading on somebody that you don't know or you don't understand, or you just met them, good one, good reading to get is the Psychic Tarot combo. You get the cards at the end. And then Mystic Sense is a free 5-minute psychic reading, and I do past life readings, super empowering for you. Yeah, they are. Everything I do is to help people to awaken. Yeah, that's really what it is. Let's see, I'm also a life coach. So check out the description box below, and let's get into this right now. We start with the Hermit, and this is somebody who is seeking answers. Could be a Virgo, right? Yeah. Page of Cups. Everything is in the description box, Sagittarius. Judgment, we're going to cover the naked people here. I feel like this person may have been closed off when we see the openness card. And on the card are all the constellations. Virgo is here, and Sagittarius, and yeah, I don't know how they all look exactly, identically, but those are the constellations. They are of the 12 planets. I'm not sure if they're all there, but, many of them. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Somebody wants to be open with you and probably fair. There's something like that going on here. And Judgment may be for, forgiveness. It could be another chance, right? Yeah. And those people are getting another chance because they are waking up. The devil has awakened them. Get up now and you have a new chance at life. And they said, cool, right? Yeah, let's see what we got here. Today we have a past, present, and future reading. This same person is worried, or you are. Yeah, so, wow. And so in the past, something was burdening here. This person wanted forgiveness, I feel like, or they had an awakening a spiritual awakening that burdened them. In other words, it changed them so much that they felt burdened that they wanted something different. There's something like that, or they wanted to move forward in their life in a different way. But, when we have Judgment next to the Ten of Wands, it can mean like a spiritual awakening that is very heavy and burdening because somebody wakes up to kind of a different person. Yeah. And so, and they may have done something to you, Sagittarius. They might have. And the Hermit, maybe they're a Virgo, maybe they're Scorpio with Judgment, maybe they are a Libra over here. And the Strength card is Leo. And here we have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And yeah, excuse me. So I feel like this person is trusting their intuition and after an awakening, and this is burdening them. It could be, or it was, not anymore. It could be burdening for them to come forward. Yeah, because the Page of Cups sits next to this, Ten of Wands next to Judgment. So it looks right here that they are afraid that you may not take their apology or something like that. You might not have forgiveness. And they could have awakened and that was burdening it just by itself. Like, oh God, what am I doing here? Without Sagittarius. That's the message that's coming through here. Now, this person is most likely grown with the Hermit, Sagittarius, right? Yeah. And so I hope so. I mean, once you open the door to your intuition and to the divine, once you open the door, once you have an awakening and you open that door can never be closed. Yeah. Does that sound scary? And so now let's look at the current energy here, and they are going back and forth. Two of Pentacles, this could be you, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, it could be you. They're going back and forth about the Queen of Cups, maybe, or about this page. This can be a couple things here. Somebody here could maybe be getting a divorce with justice. They could, and so I feel like what's going on in this reading is that this person had this awakening that you were important to them. And Judgment, Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles right here. So, and the two is going back and forth about it. This person had an awakening how valuable you are, Sagittarius. Like, I don't want Sagittarius to get away. Now, I feel like they made this decision over here to come and ask for forgiveness, or at least to, have a second chance with you. I don't know if they really need forgiveness, but, I wasn't there. No. Let's get a card, though, on justice and see what's going on here. Yeah, let's see. King of Swords. Yeah, see, there was a decision here. And on the Queen of Cups, please. And we have the Empress. It looks like this person, you might have been a third party here, Sagittarius. Yeah, there could have been a water sign here or these other signs I was talking about. But the Empress is Taurus or Libra. Yeah, because they both share Venus as a ruling planet, right? Now, except they're different. Taurus is more about money and well-being, like your values, your self-esteem. And Libra is more about self-love and like love in a relationship, for sure. The Empress, yeah. And beauty. Yeah, Libra is about beauty as well, and that's why they have beauty. They're lovely. Yeah, Librans. Every Libran I ever knew was lovely. Yeah, not so much sexy or pretty or cute, right? I mean, cute's kind of at the bottom. Anyway, but lovely. Yeah, my mom was a Libra. My sister was my aunt and my sister. But I know other Librans who they are beautiful. They really are, and they have yeah, and the men they can be pretty boys or good looking or preppy or something. Yeah, okay. So let's look down here, Sagittarius, and we have the moon and the strength card reversed, and somebody is upset here with the Nine of Swords. Very upset, really. And they're upset, and they are overwhelmed with the Seven of Wands. This person does not know what's going to happen with you. They don't know if they can bring fairness or maybe balance the scales between you, right? Maybe they owe you some justice with judgment above it. This could be if I became single or was on my own, could I get back together with Sagittarius? That could be one of the scenarios here. If I get a divorce, will Sagittarius take me? Right? Yeah, it can be. It could be if I'm much wiser, will Sagittarius take me back? We have illumination here, so there is some wisdom definitely with judgment. I mean, and justice. Yeah. Strength card reverse. We'll get a card on it. It's definitely somebody's not standing in their power here. Five of Swords with it. Yeah, and so they might have defeated you in the past, Sagittarius. They could have left you. Played games with you, possibly. It looks like that in this reading. It really does. And they're so upset here. It looks like they really want to be like, your good man or your good woman. It looks like that's what they want. The Moon card with the Two of Wands. See? They've already made this choice or this decision. King of Swords, Justice. Now we have Two of Wands, which is a choice. They've already done that, and they are wondering what's going to happen. And this person loves you, Sagittarius. Yeah, they do. They would not be upset right here, right? Nobody gets upset. Like somebody asked me a question the other day. Nobody gets upset like that unless they're in love with somebody. I forgot what it was, but it was like, it's really obvious that, blah, blah, blah. So my point is that this man is very upset. So is this person with the Seven of Wands, the Moon. They have doubts and fears. Five of Swords and the Strength card reversed. Yeah, and for some of you, you might be saying, I know who this is and they deserve it. But this person has changed. With these cards that are here, these 12 card, no, more like 15 cards, something like that. This person is sorry for what they've done, and that's what judgment is about. Judgment can be an apology. Yes, it can, because they want forgiveness. OMG. Yeah, I'm going to end this reading, you guys. If you guys want to get a reading with me, lots of fun, my readings, check out the description box. Thank you so much for joining me today. And please please like, share, and subscribe. It does help me to, manage the YouTube algorithm so much better, you guys. It helps me to keep these coming in short, right? And hit the little bell to be notified of all my uploads. Thanks so much.